Alrighty, the draft is fine. How you going, Hexes? And it looks like I've got myself a good rare. It's the Dreamsmoke Diva, so that's pretty good. Really nice card. It represents a lot of value. It's also an evasive threat and has spell shot as well, which is obviously very, very nice, especially in limited. Not easy to deal with, so that's pretty good. Pretty damn good. So what else we got here? So if that wasn't there, I'd be looking at things like this guy's not bad, but I probably wouldn't take that early. Sudden Descent, similar again. Like the good cards here are generally the double threshold cards. So I'd have to pick one really. Maybe I'd go with the Vine Toad just because it can be a 2-for-1. Whereas these, well, I guess this here technically does represent the most value. So maybe I would go for that. Overall, it's rather meh. It's rather meh. But yeah, definitely taking the rare. And we'll see where we go from there. So, if I was to think about Sapphire Blood, this is actually quite a nice flyer as well. Because, you know, life drain. Just looking at Sapphire by itself, there's really nothing here that we're interested in. Let me actually just make sure I got my volumes. Yeah, it should be fine. Just move this back a bit. So yeah, you know what? I might just go the Grape. I really do like the Grapes, and Sapphire Wild is one of the best pairings anyway, when looking at just two colors. You got Sapphire Wild, then basically Ruby Wild coming up second. So yeah, probably just take the Grape. I'm a fan of grapes. Grapes be good. So yeah, we'll go with that. See if we can get some Sapphire Wild action going. What I'll also do here, while since we're going to have a bit of downtime throughout the draft, I'll actually load up one of my other accounts. And we'll have a look at a draft I did yesterday. It was a Sapphire Wild one. I just remembered it because I started talking about Sapphire Wild. So yeah, I'll bring that up and we'll have a look at that as well. But yeah, from this pack, yeah, I mean, Lost in the City is good. I don't really want to take the high drops just yet. I'm happy to take this guy. It's just, good as a 2-drop, and if I fuse it with like the 1-drop, that's not too bad. Get a 3 cost 4/3. Crush is not bad. I mean, even it by itself is fine. And you do want to make sure you've got a lot of 2-drops there, important, especially if you want to be really aggressive. You want to have a nice curve. So yeah, let's grab that. Lost in the City on the wheel would be fine. But everything else is rather a mediocre pack as well. Alright, so let me check on my other account here now. What one did I draft that on? Well, I guess we're just going to have to log in and find out. So, bloody blah. So what do we got here? So Lightning and Thunder is a really good card from this pack. Obviously, anybody doing discard, there's been a few of these already. I think that's maybe the third one now. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I'm happy to take Oracle Song. Again, there's another Lost in the City, so confident I'll get at least one of those, and I don't really want to have more than, say, one anyway in a deck. I'm happy with just one. And then you want to have, the aggro troops and all that stuff, so that way this is utilized to its fullest, basically. Able to push in damage. So yeah, Oracle Song's fine. Obviously it's not the best card there, but if we want to try and do the Sapphire Wild, we'll go with that. Not going to really think about doing, even though I'm not locked into these colors, I'm happy to, it's a good card, so I'm happy to take it. So there's another one, but there's also a Treacherous Search. Treacherous Search is good because it's an X cost. Means I can buff up Grapes and other rowdy cards a lot easier. If I, need to play something for 5, I could wait. Yeah, so another Oracle Song, but we don't need that. We'll go for the Treacherous here. So again, not the best card here. Not that the other options, in other colors aren't, like this is good if you're in Ruby Diamond. This is decent if you're in Ruby Wild. But yeah, everything else a bit mediocre as well. Alright, so let's see if that draft I had was on this account. And we can have a look at that in a moment. Nope, that's not the right one. It's a pretty nice Ruby Wild deck, though. What do we got here? So really nothing. Yeah, so now is where I could start considering doing a third color. Like maybe I want to go for something like this, which I can give flying to. But there is a Haymaker, which it's not the worst, so I might just take the Haymaker. As this is not really, I mean, it's decent. It is decent, but it's not like something that's, you know, screams, oh yeah, I definitely want to go into Diamond because of this card. So yeah, I'll just take the playable here for me. There's obviously nothing else. So not great. Very likely I'm competing for these colors, which is not surprising at all. Wild is obviously in Ruby Wild, Sapphire Wild, and all that stuff. So there's the 1-drop fusion, so that's good. I will take this over something like this 3-drop. This 3-drop's okay, nothing too special. I mean, obviously it depends on, if you get a lot of prismatic, it's, you know, it's a 3/3 flyer for 3. That's actually is really good. But at the moment I've got none, and this is a good fusion card. Represents, like, even if you just get 2 of these, it's a 2/4 for 2 Sky Guard, which is actually rather nice. So we'll take this here. And yeah, no prismatic yet, so this, even though I might get some, you know, maybe I don't get enough. Whatever. Yeah, just a lot of crap. So this, there's another one of these. Maybe I want to leave that option open. Splash Blood. I don't really need another Haymaker. Don't really care about these too much. So I will take it. I don't really want to do it. I don't want to go 3 colors, but I'll take it. We'll see what happens, because it's not like yeah, I mean, anyway, if you do get a lot of the shards that let you discard, it can work rather nice with this card. So I think there was, I think it's probably what's that still doing there? That is a Diamond Ruby. So Lost in the City from this pack is gone, I think. Don't want another Haymaker. What do I? mean, it's not bad with Dream Smoke. I don't really care for Glaciate that much. It's not the worst, but I don't care that much about it. Let's just take the Haymaker. Didn't really care about the counter too much either. Yeah, so I could take it Hextricator here, but let's just take it Boulder Brute. Whatever. So let's put both of those over here for now. So definitely not a great first pack. It's a great one, just not a great one. So what I'm going to do here, if I can, let me see if I can do this properly. So if I add a source, and I say Game Capture, add source, and I say, there's that one Lost in the City, so we got one of them. So then I say add new source, and we need to make it so, which hex is it? That one. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll just shrink it. I'll quickly pick a card. I guess I'll take the giraffe. I'll take the giraffe in the side. So just grab whatever there. Let me see, this is a giraffe from I don't know when I did this one. It was actually maybe even a week ago. I don't know, it's been a while. But I guess it's pretty hard to see there, that small. But yeah, so 4 Howling Rebels, 2 one-hit wounders. Just a lot of good stuff there. 3 Forge Fists with Rowdy Gem is really nice. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. So I expect that one to do really well, as it's just really, really aggressive. Decent removal in there as well. So yeah, then some Haymakers, which work well with show-offs and one-hit wounders. Yeah. So we don't really care what it picks for me there, so I'm just letting it auto-pick, as you can see. But what I'll do now is I'll try to find that other deck I mentioned. So let me hide that for now. Let's close that account, because it wasn't that one. we'll just pick whatever. Pick whatever. So yeah, we'll see what the next pack has for me. So this is where we might see, yeah, I was about to say the Sapphire Wild dual, you know, the prismatic cards. So there's one of them. So I probably will take that. The rare's pretty good if you're in Ruby. Really nice effect. You don't really want to play it early, of course, though. You want to wait till your hand's empty. So yeah, one hit window, great card. This is a great card. This is good. Obviously, in my colors, this is fine, and this is fine. I mean, this is really good. These are both. This is pretty good, depending on how many prismatics you get, because it's a really good flyer. Both of those flyers are fine. Party Crasher is fine as well. But yes, we're going to let someone have the rare, and we're going to take the Cannoneer. Cannoneer is a sweet card. So we'll grab that. And I guess I'll wait till the end of the draft to show that other deck. Yeah, so we'll just continue with this. I'll get it ready though. So yeah, we want to get more prismatic, you know, more Cannoneers, floater, whatever it's called. There's various other ones. So there's a Ruby Flare. That's the one I was thinking of. So again, really good cards here for a Ruby Wild player. You've got a Whack-A-Null, which is a very good trick. You've got Forge Fist, which is what I mentioned just before in that previous deck I showed. With Rowdy Gem is really good one drop. Voltaic Blast is also really good. But yeah, obviously I'm not in Ruby Wild, but yes, a lot of good cards there. I'm obviously going to take the Root Beer Floater. Happy to get that. Someone's going to have a Fangstorm if they want it. It's a 9. It's a very strong card, but it is a 9 cost. So yeah. Flibbity floobs. Let's grab that. Let's sort this by cost, shall we? There we go. So looking pretty good so far. If I want to, I can pair that with that. I don't run this as a 1-drop. I never do that. I don't think it's worth it. You generally want to always pair this if you can. If you can't pair it, then don't. And don't run it, you know, unless you have to. You know, you missed out, didn't get enough playables or something. But you always want to pair this with something. So yeah, probably just take the uncommon here. It's a good card. So obviously, you know, these are both good cards. Crypt Splitter's not bad, so Soul Shatter, they're both good. So Shrink on the Wheel would be not bad. So let's grab this guy. Looks really good, obviously, with the discard shards. These ones, the instincts, not the instincts, the root shards. So I could take that here if I wanted to, but there's a Cannoneer and there's a Spore Skin. I'm gonna value the Cannoneer higher than the Spore Skin. Troops are just more important. You can't win if you just draw tricks. But this guy can do a lot of damage by himself. So on the wheel, yeah, I mean obviously that's what I'd want, but I'd happy with the shard as well. But yeah, so that's a good pickup. Nice aggressive card. Even if you only get 2 triggers out of it, that's a lot of damage you're putting in. That's 8 damage from the one card. That's a lot. So even if it only gets to do that much, that is really... Wow, there's another one. So that's really good. So then we got the possibility of getting this on the wheel, this, or even a Vine Lash. So that's really nice there. Getting a third one of these is really good. It's a really solid card. So that's pretty damn nice. Pretty awesome artwork too. Alright, so I'm going to log in on my other account. Oh, you know what? I just realized. No, it's probably fine. Alright, what was I doing? Ooh, Sucker Punch is really good card. Really good. So yeah, Sucker Punch, Sensei on the wheel would be nice. But yeah, don't care if I don't get it. We've got plenty of good 2-drops. Sucker Punch is really good. Works really good with the grapes, you know, with the charge power alone. Make sure you've got a target. It grows on using it. Especially if you're doing it on turn 4. And then it obviously gets the extra buff. It's just a really, really solid card. Just have to be careful when you use it sometimes if you think your opponent might have a way to interact while you're casting it. But things like this, for example, you know, they can't, you know, you have to be attacking first, so they can't stop it with something like that. Another root beer floater is actually really nice. This with Rowdy is not bad. Yeah, so we've got a few options there. But yeah, another root beer floater is great. So we've actually got a good amount of prismatic cards now. So, you know, these 3, these 2, even this here. Obviously, gem stuff doesn't matter for something like Sucker Punch. But I doubt I'm going to need to run this. It's not bad. I just think I'm going to get better stuff as we go. We'll see. Like if I get, for example, let's see, what do we got here? Nothing too exciting. I mean, Moonsong is awesome, and it's a good effect, right? But it's, you know, to get the most amount of value out of this, you're going to want to wait till you've got 4 cards in your crypt to then use it. So, you know. And, you know, it obviously does nothing until you get those cards back. Then you actually start benefiting. And that might not necessarily happen. But I will take it. I'm not going to probably run it. But I'll take it. So that's fine. Alright, so let's see here. Let's actually pause that. Alright, so we got a few options here. So we do get the 5-drop back, which is interesting. I didn't think it would come back. But all the cards here from this pack that I mentioned... Wow, even... What are these still doing here? Nobody's... What the hell? I am still needing the Wax Sacrament. Indeed. How much do you want for it? Or if there's any cards you need, just let me know. What do I want to take here? Let's look at my card. I think I want the 5-drop. Not too sad about having, you know, because I think we're going to see more of these. While this is good, got a lot of 2s. This, you know, yeah, I think we'll just take this. It's just, you know, really, really solid. Oh, and there's another one, damn it. Well, now I want to change my decision. Can I go back? Can I use the Sands of Time to go back 30 seconds, please? Don't. I mean, I'll take it. It's not too bad having 2 of them, I guess. But Bella, what are you trying to do over there? Kicking my mouse? That little movement of going up like that was Bella. She's like, no, put it back. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. You little fluber. Alright, so we'll take it. Come here. Little turd. So yeah, I don't really care for the Glaciate. Shrink is fine, so we'll grab that. So yeah, I'm easily going to be able to do 2 color, as you can see here. Not going to be a problem at all. Still got a whole pack to go. Good girl, Bella. We got the Root of Instincts. That's good. Even though I don't really need it in a 2-colored deck, it's still obviously good to have. Just to make sure you can still get shot. What the hell was that? Oh, it was bits. Thank you there, Chaz. Some bitty bits. How does that... Let's see if that... Did my thing display? I guess so. Dropping bits on Bella's head? How mean. Nah, she enjoys them. She likes them. I don't know how they taste. I haven't tried them myself. So yeah, we'll just take the Vine Lash there for the side. Take the Nature's Rain for the side. Not that I... Yeah, I haven't really seen the need for constant or artifact or removal in this format. There's been plenty of times where I've had... it's just very rare you see either of those. As opposed to, like, say, last format where you had lots of Verdict and Constants and stuff. Ooh, so which one do I want here? It is a good Rowdy troop. Do I want the 4-drop flyer, though? I mean, I've decided now. There we go. Go with the Rowdy. The 2-drop Rowdy. It's pretty solid. You know, 3/5 crush. Not bad. I probably should have went with the flyer, though, but still got a whole pack to go. It's fine. 900 platinum. How about 850? 850. So Oracle Song, Skywing. Obviously, I'm going to take Sucker Punch. So that actually works out rather nice, because the more low drops I have, the better when it comes to cards like this. And it's, yeah, really good card. So we'll grab that. Bella, what are you doing? Sit properly, girl. The bits look like pizza slices. I didn't. Yeah, I guess. I guess so. Here's a triangle. I think they're all different shapes though. So it just happened to be a triangle. I don't know. Flibbity floops. Bella, stop licking my arm. I'm not pizza. Alright, so yeah, it's looking pretty good. But yeah, if 850 works for you, just cut it to me and I'll accept it after the draft. So we still want to get some. We don't have to. Again, I can just take it out. So for now, we'll put it over here. So do I want to run all 4 of these? Maybe. Maybe. 3, 4, 5. So got 5. So I might not run both of these, just because it depends on how many prismatic cards I end up with. If I only end up with these 5, then I probably won't run both of these, because, you know, they're not. It's not. I mean, it's still decent, but you need it to have flight to really be effective. So Root Beer Floater there, but there's also a pretty good rare, and I'm a dirty rare drafter. There's also Shenanigator, which is not bad as well. Huh. I mean, I would take the Root Beer Floater over that most likely. But yeah, I think I just take the rare here. I don't know what it's worth, but it should be pretty decent value, this rare. And my deck's looking pretty good. Obviously, it would look better with this. And again, I did just mention how I want more prismatics, but there's a possibility that I'll get that on the wheel. Just based on some of the stuff we saw. You know, those 4 cards that all came back, Sapphire Wild. The fact that that happened makes it quite possible. And we've got 1, 2, 3. You know, these are okay cards, but yeah, these 3 are going to get taken. This will get taken. Probably this as well. A small chance that we get that on the wheel. Anyway, it's whatever. So there is a good card. Let's get that over here. Yep, just Havoc. Just Havoc. So we also got another one of those, but yeah, we definitely want this. Now, ideally you want to fuse it with the 2-drop flyer to give it flight, and then you have yourself a 3/4 flyer for 5 with this effect, which is very strong. But if I don't get, now we did see one earlier, if I get that on the wheel, that'll work out nicely. But if it doesn't, I can make it a 4-cost, what would that be, a 3/4? If I fuse with this, so yeah, it'll be a 3/4 for 4. Obviously no evasion, which is what you want, but that's still decent. So I'm going to take it, of course. I mean, I could also run it as just a 3-drop if I wanted to, but that's not as good, unless you've got like something like this guy. So some good cards here, still around. You know, that one is as well. But yeah, 1-hit Wounder, really, really, really good card. Cutter Claws is not bad. I could take that here, but I think I'd just be a dirty red draw. I could take this guy. Do I want this guy? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think I need to, though. Just because, again, I think I'm going to see better cards than this. I only need a couple cards, really. So I don't think I need to really, you know, if there was something better than both of them. Like, this is pretty good, you know, you can get a lot of value out of this. And it does have Fate Weave, which is rather nice as well. But yeah, I mean, not that this is worth much, but I'll take it anyway. Just because I'm confident that I'll get cards, better cards. So nothing really here. This is all trash, pretty much. So we'll just take another rare, the Mad Duggan. Red draft, whee! Why not? So, alright, yeah. So the other account I just opened up is the Sapphire Wild draft I did last time. So I'll be able to show you guys that in a moment. So I could go for the flyer here. That's perfectly fine. I don't have many 4s, so you know you want to keep triggering your rowdy stuff. So that's probably what I'll take here. Obviously there is a dual shot as well, but that's not super important. Yeah. Yep. So that's what we're taking. It's obviously not as good as the elephant. as it's not, it's not a 3/3. It doesn't have crush, but it's fine, perfectly fine. Clash tonight. Well, technically, I guess tomorrow. It's 8 PM for me. I think the Clash starts at around 2 AM or 3 AM, something like that. Haven't played in ages. I haven't played any of the Clashes or Bashes since the new set came out, so I'm definitely doing it tonight. That's going to be my first one. Looking forward to... Ooh, another Sucker Punch. That is super good. Super, super good. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really good. Gives me another 4. So again, I'm able to trigger this Rowdy. So yeah, it's going to be really nice. So that could be my deck right there if I want to do 17 shards. I potentially don't really need to. But we'll see. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Looking pretty good. Havoc is in every one of us. What? What does that even mean? So this is not the worst when you've got Rowdy, but yeah, it's not something oh, here's a Treacherous Search. That's good. Again, nobody wants to be Ruby Wild, which is surprising. Very surprising. Such a good card, this one. Such a good card. You're pretty much, unless it's killed with a removal, you're pretty much going to get in 6 damage or, maybe even kill 2 things, but it's just not something you really can afford to block because it's going to turn into something bad, so you pretty much have to take the 6. So it's pretty much always a 6 damage, nearly always. But yeah, so Treacherous Search is great. That can cap off my deck there, and that makes running 16 shards easier as well because these can be used to get resources if I need them. So another Oracle Song. There's also a Pleasure Tent. Now, I could run Pleasure Tent. I don't think I will. I mean, in this deck I could. I've got enough 4s, but it's still only going to be a couple triggers. If I had, like a Terrible Tempest or something that can work by going, the wider you go, the better it's going to be, then maybe I would run this. Or if I had the Stun card, the X cost Stun, then again, that would be rather nice. But I'll take it anyway. I could take the Oracle Song and run 2, and instead of running, say, a Search, but whatever. In like 5 hours, yeah. So that would be 2 AM my time, I believe. Right. Wait, 1 AM? Oh wow, the Rupiah Floater did come back around. So that's great. So now we cut maybe a Haymaker. I mean, Haymaker's not bad. Like, it's not great with something like, you could wait till after they've declared blockers, then use it. You'll still get in a bit more extra damage, and then it'll be easier to re-trigger it. I just don't think I really need 2 of them. So that's probably what I cut here. I think I now have, I've got, what, 6 Prismatics? So I could cut one of these 5-drops. Either way, let's take a Shroud. I could run the Pleasure Tent still. Don't think I will, though. Take a Shroud. We'll deny a Wounder. It's crazy that these just... No one's Ruby Wild. That's crazy. Crazy. Very good card. So yeah, this deck ended up really nice. 3 Cannoneers. Obviously 2 colors, so I've got consistency going for me. And I can be very aggressive with this here. Easy ways to trigger, X cost cards. Great for triggering Rowdy. Good top end. Not the best, no stun X cost card, which would be really nice in this deck. I mean, it's just a really good card in any deck, really. We'll just take a Glaciate here. And yeah, so I also didn't get, like a Terrible Tempest or anything, but I've got enough flyers and stuff and evasion and ability to give flying, so it doesn't really matter not having that. I've got plenty of, evasion to win that way. So what I'll take from this is the counter, just in case someone has some sort of bombs that I need to make sure I don't let hit the board. I could bring something like that in if I need to. So I do have this guy still, but I don't think I actually got anything to fuse it with. Whatever. But yeah, we can just not run it. Oh wait, no, there was. So yeah, I'm probably going to fuse it with this, aren't I? So it gives me another 4. Just take that. So yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing, because this by itself, if it was actually displaying correctly, this guy by itself isn't the greatest. We don't want that in the deck. Let's get that out. Go, there it is. So we get this fuse, and yeah, pretty much make a 3/4 Sky Guard for 4. Gives me another prismatic as well. So yeah, we'll do that. Does make my curve a little bit heavier, but it's still probably fine. Just because it's got the searches. Actually, also, yeah, that's going to put me in 17 shards if I want to leave it just like that, which is probably fine. With this curve, that's probably more than fine. So yeah, then we go flight on these flubers. Like so. Throw in me, well, let's get the grape. Gotta go the grape. It's so good. And let's grab that as well, thank you for that. Confirm. And then I need to send it to this fluber. See, I was getting it for him. Alright, so let me just let him know I'm sending it. There we go. I guess I can change my stream title now. Done. Alright, that's loading. But yeah, thanks for that. Let's send it over. So I would have just sent one of these and then replaced it later, but they're stuck in an arena. So, oh well, it means I don't have to buy my other one later. So thanks again. Attach and send. Alright, that's that sorted. So let's put my shards in. So we want a little bit more sapphire, so we just do 8 of those. And then we got the jewel shard, that can be either, and then 7 wild. Oh, sorry, and then I can do, well, guess I probably still go for the sapphire. Yeah, because if I want to do the 17, which I don't necessarily need to, I probably should. We definitely want to go rowdy in this. Well, I mean, I could go flying as well. Wouldn't actually be the worst. Oh, I didn't. Oh, right. There you go. That explains that. So we can still do that. So I've got the searches to get me shards. I could cut one of these. Oh, we got this guy as well. So yeah, we'll just go flight as well. So I could get one of my 5 drops out. Let's have a quick look. So I got the 1 haymaker. 1 million dollars and a pizza? Jeez, man. It's a bit much. So yeah, I think I will cut one of these. Like, I have enough prismatic, but yeah, I might just run another haymaker. Like, it's not bad on the, it's just, yeah, not bad on the floaters, especially if the triggers have been hitting other troops. Then you don't mind reverting this, because then you get to trigger it easier, so that's probably fine. And then, that would be the first thing I cut. If I need a Vine Lash because my opponent has a lot of flyers, I can bring that in. I could run a Glaciate instead of a Haymaker. It's not the worst option. But I think I'll just leave it like that for now. I'm not going to play it just yet. So let me show you the other Sapphire Wild I did the other day. Let me bring that up. Bear with me just a second. So this is the one I prepared earlier. And that didn't work. Well, there it is. Alright, so let's maximize that. So this is from, I don't know, a couple of days ago or something. So this one here has a lot of root beer floaters. As you can see, there's 5 of them. 5 floaters. Didn't get many 2-drops. I got a sugar puss, which was a good rare. But yeah, didn't get as many 2-drops as I wanted. Did, however, get 3 1-drops, and they're all good ones. And then yeah, a couple kill wheels, a couple sucker punch. Again, a bit too, you know, it's not the curve. My ideal curve is to have a little bit more 2-drops than this. I could run, you know, like a Skywing if I wanted to, but you know, thanks to having a few 1s, it helps balance it out. Good finisher. You know, it's pretty decent. Again, a lot of floaters. Am I running 17 with this? No, I'm not. I probably should be with this one. I do have 2 senseis though and a search. But anyway, I'm not going to play at the moment. But yeah, so that's just 2 Sapphire Wilds that I've done recently. So let's actually have a quick look here, see if there's anything I want to change. It's another Oracle song, but yeah, I got plenty of 3s. Yeah. Duplicity. It's weird how, I don't know when this changed. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but you need to have both selected to see the prismatic. I don't think that was how it was normally. I find it a little annoying. Anyway, so that's that pretty much. That is that. So that's the old draft. Let's hide that. So that's the one we just did. So yeah, that one's better. You know, thanks to, especially with the 3 Cannoneer, he's really good. Just yeah, much better curve, and lots of ways to trigger the Rowdy as well. So I expect this one to do really well. But yeah, so let's get out of that for a moment. I will not, as I said, not going to play them just yet. So again, none of the tournaments are showing up just yet, but yeah, Clash is tonight. I'll definitely play that. I might even, maybe I stream it. I generally don't stream tournaments though. Maybe I'll record it and slap it on the YouTubes. But yeah, so as I said, not going to play at the moment. I actually haven't had dinner yet. It's 8 PM, so I probably should see what I have. So yeah, I'm going to head off. So yeah, it was just a quick draft for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm going to head off, so take care and have a good one. Flibbity floobs.